And now, Miss Lady Cadavar for United Home Video.
Lady Cadavar here, reminding you that it's that time again. Time to scare up another great season of devils, demons, and monsters. United Home Video has the best lineup of terrorific titles available. So follow me into a fantasy world where nightmares become reality and devils are an everyday occurrence.
Those who enter the forbidden chamber of the Minotaur must die.
From ancient mythology comes a modern-day horror.
If those children have disappeared, it won't be the first time it's happened in your village, Sergeant.
A Kabbalistic ritual unfolds before your eyes, as evil as the mind of man can contemplate. Donna Pleasance and Peter Cushing star in Land of the Minotaur.
The Devil's Reign with Ernest Borgnine, William Shatner, Eddie Albert, Keenan Wynn, John Travolta, Tom Skerritt, and Ida Lupino.
Who calls me from out of the pit?
An angry Lucifer lashes out and attempts to forever trap these sorrowful souls in a living hell. Will he succeed? Find out with The Devil's Reign.
Witchcraft's forbidden at Bratling, Lena. You know that.
Evil got to be fought with evil.
There is no evil at Bratling, Aya. Not anymore.
Please.
Out of my way, Mother.
There's been enough killing, Bradley.
The House of the Living Dead. The terrifying domain of a deranged madman, intent on bloody murder, a doomed flight from the forces of evil, a wild panic to escape the shivering, shattering madness that haunts the House of the Living Dead.
What did you think when Paul told you about the accident?
Accident?
Sarah's accident.
She had a heart attack.
Didn't Paul explain?
No.
I wonder why not.
A newlywed begins to suspect that her husband may have murdered his former wife.
You are beginning to sound like Sarah. You're even beginning to look like her.
Did he have anything to do with Sarah's death? You know, don't you?
Do I?
Mark Lester, Britt Eklund, Hardy Kruger, and Lily Palmer star in the tense thriller, What the Peeper Saw.
Now that you've seen our devils, let me introduce our demons. There's a big difference between devils and demons. You see, demons have that dastardly ability to look somewhat normal to you and me. But inside, their tortured soul churns with psychotic turmoil.
Night, when mist embraces the moon, and madmen are loose on the land, the night visitor comes to call. When the earth is quiet, and the good people of the world are sleeping, the night visitor comes to call. Trevor Howard, Liv Ullman, Per Oscarson, and Max von Sydow as Salem, the night visitor, a haunting tale of the possible. The night visitor will call in your neighborhood soon.
Stevens, age 22. Valerie Hoffman, age 24. Mary Ann Stevens, age 21. These women have one thing in common. They are all victims of the Toolbox murders. His victims died screaming, but for the one still alive, the worst was yet to come. The Toolbox murders, a true story. When you stop screaming, you'll start talking about it.
Christened in blood, raised in sin, she's sweet 16. Let the party begin. First, there was the exorcist, then the Omen and Carrie. But nothing you have ever seen before could prepare you for what you are going to see in Ruby, starring Piper Laurie.
Look what I did.
Stuart Whitman, Roger Davis.
The presence is real, with motives of his own.
Ruby will take you further into the world of the supernatural than any film has ever dared.
Bloody murder. See 13 of the world's most gruesome murders, graphically recreated exactly as they happened. Brutal, shocking, filled with gore. The first motion picture to be called Gornography. Bloody murder. A bloodbath of horror. The most horrifying motion picture ever made. Scream, bloody murder, coming too soon.
Have you ever had that nightmare where you're running for your life? But you know that escape is impossible. That's terror. Have you ever felt that you're being driven completely out of your mind? That's terror. Is real. But you must keep reminding yourself, it's only a movie. It's only a movie.
Devils and demons. Now, monsters, my personal favorite. Monsters come in all shapes and sizes. Small and crawly, long and slithery, and sometimes, yes, sometimes they come from outer space.
When I brought you on the ship, I thought you were cute.
Traveling through distant galaxies to seek and destroy unstable planets. The spaceship, Dark Star. The crew of Dark Star is forced to do battle with nature and machines with minds of their own.
Bomb number 20 to Sergeant Pinback. Armed. Detonation will occur at the programmed time.
Drama and suspense that will keep you hanging. Come aboard as we travel to other galaxies on a journey aboard the Dark Star.
An unknown species of horror is born as science fiction becomes science fact. Dimension Pictures presents Kingdom of the Spiders, starring William Shatner, Tiffany Bowling, Woody Strode, and introducing Alfred East Davis. Kingdom of the Spiders, the next victim could be you.
No, you can't try that serum on a human.
A monster he could not control had taken over his very soul. A screaming demon rages inside, turning him into Mr. Hyde.
That's a cross between the abominable snowman and Willie the werewolf.
Indestructible. Nothing can stop him. Not bombs, bullets, or bullets. those arms. No man alive could take that dive. But he's on his feet when he hits the street. Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde.
A prehistoric monster, awakened from his sleep by a sudden volcanic eruption, rises from the depths of the sea off the coast of Ireland, only to be pursued, captured, and exploited by a greedy treasure hunter.
The creature you have captured is not an adult specimen.
Where there are offspring, there are generally parents.
How big would a full-grown one be?
An approximate guess. The infant, the adult.
In defense of her own, the creature strikes back. Can anything stop her, or has the greed of a few doomed the world? Don't miss the classic, Gorgo.
From the cave of cruelty they came. Test tube terrors evolved from evil. From the fortress of fear they fled. A herd of howling horrors thundering through the jungle. A savage stampede hell-bent on blood. Out of the shadows, onto your throat. The Twilight People, starring John Ashley, Pat Waddell, and a cast of creatures.
Let's unite it if you are a helping hand this Halloween. Scare up some sales with devils, demons, and monsters. Only $29.95 from United Home Video.